This video goes out to all the people who either want to get in shape or already are and want to maintain their current shape. We're living in perilous times right now, and for some of us, this implies that gyms and even sport clubs are closed down. This means you're on your own. You have the gut to make a change and find the necessary motivation for these changes yourself. There will be no one to drag you to the gym or force you to stick to your diet. So in this video, we'll help you along the way and give you the best tips to either get in shape or stay in shape at home and without access to a gym or even gym equipment. What's going on, people? It's the Healthy Penguins here, back at it again with another video. And in this video, we'll help you along your way to getting or staying fit at home. No need for a gym or special equipment, just the knowledge we'll share with you in this video and a healthy portion of motivation. Of course, this motivation starts with you, so before you start watching this video, think to yourself and see if you have the required mindset to help you be successful in this endeavor. I myself am a die-hard fan of going to the gym. It helps me let go of all the daily life struggles and set my mind to the task of lifting weights and getting in the best shape possible. But currently, I do not have access to a gym anymore, so I had to find an alternative solution. So I came up with a couple of tips on how to either get in shape or stay in shape, regardless of whether you have access to a gym or not. And now, without further ado, let's get started. In order to help you get in the right mindset, let's start with why you'd want to be fit in the first place. Well, first and foremost, being fit has many different benefits to your physical health. For example, being in shape can help you reduce the risk of a heart attack, lower your blood cholesterol levels, lower your blood pressure, have stronger bones, muscles and joints, and a lower risk of developing osteoporosis, recover faster and better from periods of hospitalization or bed rest. And that's only just the beginning, because there's also plenty of benefits to your mental state and mood, but we'll get into those later. Now, the most difficult thing is to get started. And don't worry, you're not alone in this. Most people commit to getting fit and fall off their program or plan within the first 3 months, but not you, because with the following tips, you'll have the tools to commit and stay committed without any effort. It's all about creating habits and swapping bad ones for good ones. For example, if you usually go to work by car, try and go by bike. Of course, this is not feasible for everyone. But if you work an office job, for example, try and take a walk during your lunch breaks. This also applies when you work from home. Even though these changes seem very little and unimpactful at first, they make up for a perfect stepping stone to the next level. It's these incremental changes that can help you on your way to create a fit and healthy lifestyle that is completely tailored to your personal preferences. The next step in the process is to stick to your plan without growing tired and wary of it. This is a long-term change, and if you fall off now, all your hard work has been for nothing. But that doesn't mean you can take breaks. No one can eat the famous rice, chicken and broccoli diet for 10 years straight. So allow yourself some space and be strict enough to where you can make progress, but also leave yourself enough leniency to where you can stick to the plan without burning yourself out. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So how would you find the right balance? And what if you just can't manage to stick to your diet? Don't lose hope, there's an alternative. If you think you really need that caloric dense snack, you can compensate for it. Not by eating less the next day, because this would only result in more cravings down the line. No, you can make up for it by burning more calories. Because the basic rule is, and always will be, that in order to lose fat, you will have to be in a caloric deficit, meaning that you need to burn more than you take in. So if you happen to binge a little too hard on your favorite snack, nothing's lost, as long as you make up for it by going for an extra run or doing any form of exercise extra on top of your daily routine. This way, at the end of the day, you won't end up in an unwanted calorie surplus, which would result in fat gain, but either in a net zero state or preferably in a slight caloric deficit. But before you go, everything we just mentioned hinges on something very important we haven't discussed yet, because to be honest, this is practically impossible without knowing anything about the food you eat. It's vital to know what's in your food, You don't have to keep track of carbs, proteins and fats in specific, but you do need to have a rough idea of the number of calories you're taking in on a daily basis. This will allow you to set a baseline, which is the average amount of calories you're taking in. An important tip is to take the average over at least 1 week, since daily intake can vary significantly. But that's not all. You will also need to know how certain food substitutions impact your caloric intake. For example, how many calories do you save by swapping a muffin for a banana? This might seem like an impossible task right now, because how on earth are you supposed to learn the caloric density of every kind of food by heart? But don't worry, once you start getting the hang of this, you'll start to see patterns. For example, most varieties of nuts hold roughly the same number of calories per 100 grams. Just start by checking the nutrition labels on the foods you eat the most, and expand from there. Another good source of information about nutrition are our videos. On this channel, we try to cover as many different kinds of food as possible, and how these foods can either positively or negatively impact your body and diet. Now finally, as I mentioned earlier in this video, being fit will have benefits for both your mental state and your mood. First off, being physically active or just working out can help distract you from negative thoughts like daily worries, giving you a break from the stress. Additionally, if you work out with someone else or in a group, this allows for increased social contact. Moreover, being fit may lift your mood and can improve your sleep pattern. And if you've watched our video on the importance of sleep, you know why this can be very beneficial. Finally, exercise may change the levels of chemicals in your brain, like serotonin, endorphins, and stress hormones. Serotonin is related to the functioning of your memory, your mood, your confidence, and many other things. So as you can tell, physical activity doesn't just influence your physical health, but also your mental health. I'm afraid that's it for the video, people. I hope you now have the tools to better yourself and strive for a healthier lifestyle. Like I've said multiple times during the video, it's all about consistency. Stay true to your plan and find the balance which allows you to do so. If you have any questions, do make sure to leave them in the comments. We will gladly answer them. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons on the way out. It would help out the channel a ton. If you didn't enjoy this video, let us know why. We're always looking to improve the quality of our videos. On that note, this is the end of the video. Hope to see you soon. Healthy Penguins, signing out.